John,
Yes.
a gentleman who has been organising our safari truck rental, because we've got some big dirt roads to go through. This is Ibrahim. Say hello, Mr. Ibrahim.
Oh, hello.
And then Alais is a gentleman down there who is our contact with the local village. So say hello, Alais.
Hello. Hi.
How's it going, man?
Fine. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So where are we going today?
Today we are going to the village
Yep.
and meet the community. The people in the community they know today.
Yeah.
They are the people from the Longwell
Yeah.
visiting us today. Everyone know the head of the village, the lead the community government. They know.
Oh.
So they are very happy to see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the last month now, the trip. Coming into month 5. And after a short break, definitely came back to the project with a lot more focus.
Yeah.
So they're not Bantu?
No?
The Maasai are not Bantu?
No, the Maasai, they was come from Egypt.
Mm.
The source of them, they come from Egypt. So that's why the Maasai, they come from Egypt because of the desert. No rain. They become no rain, so all cattle, they die. Donkey, it remains some of donkey. So the special food for Maasai is meat, milk, and blood. So you can see the white one is the water.
Yes.
That one, the water.
Yeah, down there. Yeah.
They go up there, the women.
Wow.
You see the women, they carry water?
Yeah.
They go through that. It's very far.
You can ride a bicycle?
No, walking.
Or only walk?
Only walking.
Okay.
So be slow. 30, 35 a day.
35 kilometers.
Yeah, maximum I would have thought.
What are your thoughts about the walking, Sam?
Makes me good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a nice change from the bikes.
Yeah, man.
Looking forward to it.
We just walked 6 kilometres to get to Lendakinya School. It's been 2 years since we sent money over with Alais to start developing the water and sanitation project, and now's the first time. And then from the Longwell Walk, who's going to visit the school.
Here, study 3. Good evening, visitors.
Good evening, sisters.
Can we join a class for a few minutes?
Za mawasiliano. Moja, faida za mawasiliano. Niambiwe. Wavulana mbona mnaniangusha? Kuburudishana. Safi kabisa. Pasha. Wakati kuna maji wanakuwa wengi. Kwa sababu wakija hapa wanapata maji ya kunywa, tunawapikia chakula vizuri, wanaosha mikono yao, tunawapelekea maji chooni, kwa wana enjoy sana. Maji yakipungua wanapata shida kwa sababu lazima wafuate bwawani nako yanakauka.
Yeah, she said that there is a difference. If the water is here, there is many helping because we giving them the porridge as the teacher say, and they clean the hand, and also we take the water to put them in the toilet to clean there. So it is really helping. So the children, you see them attended the school. When I see in the class, it's how many children, and they are very active to anyone I teaching.
Thank you very much, sir. It's a pleasure. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much. Santa Sana again. All right, time to finally set off. 10 or so days of walking across the Maasai Mara and the Serengeti. How's it feel? Yeah, I can't wait to do this. I've been waiting to do this for ages, for years now. Hopefully we get lost enough to stay wandering around for about 6-7 months. Learn the ways of the Maasai.
So we've just finished cycling from South Africa, which we started in January, and now for the next, hopefully 9 days, we're going to be walking across the Maasai Mara with these lovely gentlemen, guiding us and keeping us alive.
Setting off is always the most exciting bit before the pain sets in. It takes about 3-4 days for the muscles to get completely exhausted, and waking up in the morning is just rolling over sore joints, trying to warm them up over like a hot porridge.
How far are we doing each day? The estimate is 40 kilometres, which they find very hilarious. And they said, oh, we should be doing more. We're 25 years old, you know, we should be going further than that. But we've never done this before. Well, I haven't anyway.
We're Trying to get out of the forest before dark. Get to our camping spot for the night. About another probably hour and a half to go. We've got about an hour left of sunlight. So we're hoofing it as fast as possible. We might be at the end of the first day. Got to the end of the Lion Hills and found a boma. Maasai encampment. Maasai housing. We're going to go and see. So let's camp for the night.
Hello.
Stunning. And I got a terrible night's sleep. Still, just the location. Waking up to dawn over the hills before the massive plane. Ah. Keeps you going.
Very good, very good.
Barely lunchtime, and we've covered Inganinka Plain. Inganinka. I keep making the name of this place up.
It means in Swahili, really big.
It's the Swahili word for fucking massive.
Well, yesterday's walk was
8 hours.
but it was meant to be what, 3?
3.
Today's is meant to be 7 hours.
But it's going to turn out to be 11. They're saying it's 6 hours to get to lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, so hopefully, Muzungu time, 7 hours. How many hours do you think we'll actually have to walk to get to the waterfall?
11.
Great. Just the last 2 days have been the best part of this entire expedition for me. Travelling through landscape at a speed that allows you to experience it painfully.
So, back on your feet.
Yep.
Excited?
Yeah, I am. Hopefully it lasts for longer than half a day. But we never know. Got 3 pairs of socks on, so it's about as prepared as I can be.
How's the day been today?
It's been an amazing morning. It's about 10 o'clock and it's already about 30 degrees. We're walking with Maasai, like talking about lions and kind of Maasai traditions and learning about how life is like for the thousands and thousands of people who still keep to those traditions.
Tomorrow we're going to do training school.
Yes. I'm sure.
Yeah, what is training school?
Training school is where Mzee here basically drinks a small bag of gin, has a fag, and then runs ahead of us. No, walks ahead of us, and we have to run to catch up. And you can maintain that for hours and hours and hours. Yesterday we did it for about half an hour. No, we did 5 hours, and the last 3 were very painful. Today we've got 2 days left of walking in Tanzania to get to the Kenyan border. It's quite cold this morning, so I've dressed myself in a Maasai shuka. We're going about 30k to a town called Wasu. From there we're going to work out which border crossing we're going to use to get across to Kenya and our penultimate country. Alright, let's go stand somewhere.
Yesterday, near the Kenyan border, still in Tanzania, Sam got an email. Sam's and Isaac's dad died yesterday. We drove them from Tanzania to Kenya to catch a flight home from Nairobi, where we are now. Don't really know. I have no idea what they're going through. Can't even. The second they said it, it was just a complete shock. Did not see that coming at all. So one pile, definitely. One pile with like. One pile we just need to get rid of.
Okay.
Alright. And that's what you do. Sounds good, boss. Take care. Take care, Babu.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Ready.
Right, so we have a new plan. We've gone down from 10 people to 2 people. We've got less than a month left, 1,000 kilometers left, and we've got so much stuff we can't carry. We've decided we're going to get rid of a support vehicle. We're going to fix up one of the old bikes, my giant cyclocross bike, build a bike trailer out of every single scrap of metal we've got lying around, and we've got a lot lying around, and we're going to cycle unsupported from Nairobi to Kampala in the next 3 weeks, visiting 3 projects along the way. It's going to be really tight, really tight. Well done.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Very good. Hello.
Jonathan, Deputy Head. Hello, Jonathan.
Yes.
Thank you for having us. So we're gonna have a look around the school now.
Okay. Yeah, let's go around.
Yeah. Awesome.
Distance.
Let's do it. Hello. How are you?
Fine.
I am fine. How are you?
I'm fine.
How are you? How are you? Right. How many children? 1, 2, 3. How many children? How many children? How many children in one hand? Right. So this is the first project I ever fundraised for 4 years ago. It's the first time I've been back since the school has been built, and it's amazing. It's gone from 50 kids to over 200. There are kids in uniforms kind of lining up happy. The nearest school is 18 kilometers away, and now they can come here. The year before this place opened, 2 kids were attacked as they crossed the dry river to go to the schools far away.
This is teacher's toilet.
Yes.
This is now our tank.
We are borrowing one more tank that can at least hold another enough water, especially when we get another class, because this one is only able to hold for 1 class.
This our community always they are very low. Many of the parents have not yet gone to school. Their children now are progressing in the school. That is good. Children are doing good because we came up and decide what to do to help our children in our community.
It's one of the places that you know when you donate, it will be used appropriately and efficiently. The people who run the school and the committee and the local partners are all really solid. Jonathan before said that the government won't necessarily give money to a community to build a school, it will only give money when it's proved a success. Here, the community have donated the land, with external support, built the school. But then the parents are funding more teachers than the government still after 4 years. And the school's growing and growing and growing and growing. It's amazing. Right, so the first project in Zambia was run by a very enterprising individual at distance. There wasn't much communication between the committee, who were 400 kilometers away, and him, which led to the difficulty between us being far away, doubling. Second project we visited was with, again, a very enterprising individual, another man, but without much evidence at all
of what had been promised. Toilets were built, not to specification, and the tank was built, but I didn't walk away from that project thinking, okay, I've actually seen where the money went, which is a risk. Third project, very strong local committee and really good communication between local committee and donors. I mean, just arriving at each project, you can tell the difference between an organisation and a community that understand the role of donors and a committee and organisation that don't. We're never throwing away money on water projects in Africa because small direct action has results. It's the institutional aid that is often thrown away and wasted. By seeing the project today, we've seen how small direct aid can link up to institutional support, governmental support, international aid support. That's really positive. Today, we're spending our last night at Isali's house. Tomorrow we set off across Kenya to reach Uganda in the next 8 days. So we've built a bicycle trailer and this is the first time we're going to try it out. And there's quite a lot of hills along here. Well, we'll get used to it after 4 or 5 days.
So we'll make it to Uganda?
Yeah, we'll make it. It might take a little bit longer. Probably a lot more painful. I will get there.
We're drinking from a fine Staffordshire earthenware.
Really?
Yeah.
Made in China.
Riding this bike up this hill is a lot less fun than it looks. It's hot and my legs taking a battering.
Just made it into Uganda. It's been a long day. Not sure where we are. We've still got about 5 or 10 k to go to get to the town where we're staying the night.
25k from Kampala, down to 1 gear on the bike.
How does it feel that we're nearly there?
Today's the last day. I'm not sure if I want this to be over yet. I'm not sure if I want to go home.
So we've got 20 kilometers to go, and that's going to come off any second. Yeah, it's gone. The rings come off as well. All the bearings have gone. Gone. Right, so finishing it without panniers and without a trailer. I'm going to really enjoy this bit. KCK. It's Kids Club Kampala, small organisation based in Kampala that feeds and does missionary work with thousands of children. Over the last 4 years, they've done some amazing things in the slums in Kampala. Hello. How are you? Welcome. Finally over. Hello. How are you? 5 months and 2 days after setting off from Cape Town, made it to Kampala. Started off with 11 people, we're down to 2. Started off with 2 cars, we're down to none. Started off with 2 bikes, we smashed 2 along the way. Oh man. We've got 2 days in Kampala now, and then we're going back to England. So I've come back to Namavundu. Last time I was here was 3 years ago, before the spring water protection was built. 3 years ago I came here to find a stream polluting fresh water from the hill. With the local organisation, we built a large protected spring well using sand and rocks to filter the water, and now it runs 24 hours a day, every day of the year. Namavundu was actually plugged into the municipal water system about 6 years ago, but a mixture of local corruption from people siphoning off water without installing water meters, and then general government and local council incompetence meant that the municipal water system was turned off in Namavundu, leaving a community of 2,000 people without access to clean water within walking distance of the capital. We're going to Wafe now, which is an orphanage / children's home. I'm not sure the appropriate name for it, because rather than giving long-term residency to children, their main aim is to reunite children with their families or with foster families. We have just arrived at KCK. We know nothing about KCK. So what's KCK?
Kids Club Kampala is, of course, was an organization established to care for the needs of vulnerable children in and around Kampala, as restore hope and love.
There's been billions in funding in multilateral, unilateral aid to Uganda through structural funding to governments, which a lot of you, as you said, has disappeared in corruption. The same as across Sub-Saharan Africa, Southeast Asia. Why should external countries continue to support Uganda, Kenya, Southeast Asia with this funding?
Yeah, it's a big thing when you think about it, because if money keeps coming and it's not doing anything, why should it keep coming?
Okay, this is the boys section or the boys room. Plus, also what is connected from the tank to inside this other part where you can see the taps from the tank to here. So in case someone doesn't have time to go outside, they can utilize this.
And we have communities like that just get relaxed. Oh, they've given us this program, and they just relaxed, and they keep expecting to receive. When will they learn to give? If we know, then we can be sensitive and know exactly what to communicate to the minds of these people, so that they do not think that every other time they will be receiving.
Finished. Just a bit of an anticlimax. I want to carry on a bike, I want to carry on foot. Continue heading west towards the Congo. The last 5 months have been difficult, amazing at times. Some of the rides, some of the hills, the walk across the Maasai. Just the realization for me personally that I don't want to be heavily involved in development in Sub-Saharan Africa. The main things I've learned on this trip are limits. Limits to personal aims, I guess. Limits to what young, motivated people should attempt to do in areas they don't know anything about, and a degree and a master's do not give you any knowledge. They give you a few working processes and a belief, but no real knowledge. I've learned that the differences between Sub-Saharan Africa and the UK are smaller than the similarities. I've learned that we should do everything we can to support those who are, through nothing but the genetic lottery, there are people born with very few opportunities, very few resources, and we should do everything we can do to help them.
The work we've done, working with local organisations, has for 90% of the time worked out really well, which are really, really good numbers. We're small enough to be able to have very small direct impact.
What I would basically recommend whoever wants to donate is to have a focus on a particular project that they have seen work, rather than thinking that, look, I want to do this and I want to donate money for that thing to happen in this particular place that you may not know exactly whether it is helpful, but develop the interest of donating a particular sum of money to an organization or a particular project that you know has existed, has been tested, or is really in need according to the need assessment, so that you're sure when you donate that money, it is going to do an impact on the ground.
That was fun. Should we do it again?